Hey everyone, welcome back to Google Workspace Recap, where we review everything Workspace every week. Google is getting out of the domains game completely. Now, details about this are still coming out, but Google Domains is going away. They have sold the division to Squarespace, who will transition all of the domains and all of the billing over and continue to operate the Google Domains division under the Squarespace brand. Now, again, details are relatively scarce on this, and we are still getting new information trickling out. I did see a Twitter thread that said that they had seen an internal Google email that said that Google Domains I'm blanking on this, Google Domains over on Google Cloud will also be a part of this. Now, that was a relatively newer feature or a relatively newer service compared to Google Domains, which we've had for quite some time and made a lot of people's lives easier, especially when it came to just buying simple domains, getting them to work, and not worrying about, registration or privacy, because that was included, and just getting it set up to operate. That will all be migrating over to Squarespace. Now, I do know that there is some more information coming down the pipe, so I will find out what I can share with all of you and get more for the episode next week. It is an unfortunate step that Google is taking because, quite frankly, it was just so easy to set up all of the MX records and the routing correctly and easily and simply for Google Workspace, because it's a Google product, and this one really made a lot of sense, in my opinion, as it should have stayed a Google product. So another thing to be added to the killed by Google graveyard pile. Fortunately, they didn't just kill it, they are migrating everything over to Squarespace, and as is most things with Google, it's going to take a while. First, it has to pass regulatory approval. So it has to get the normal traditional sale of large unit from public company to another public company. So that'll take a while, and then once that is most likely greenlit by the US government, it will then begin the migration process, and we are told that you shouldn't really notice. Your domains will just be migrated over to Squarespace, and Squarespace will be the ones who are the registrar and who will be doing the hosting of said domains, and any changes and billing and whatnot will need to go through them. Google also did say, let me just pull up the link here, that they will be honoring any purchases that had been made. Let me get the exact wording here because I don't want to mess this up. This includes approximately 10 million domains hosted on Google Domains, spread across millions of customers, yada, yada, yada. I'm quoting here, supporting a smooth transition for customers over the coming months with the help of the Google Domains team is our top priority. This is from Squarespace. Squarespace can provide an integrated experience of purchasing and managing domains, along with offering other tools that these customers may need to build their online presence. There is no immediate impact on your Google Domains account, and there's nothing you need to do at this time. Once regulatory approvals are obtained and the transaction closes, you will become a customer of Squarespace, and your domain will be owned and, after a transition period, managed by Squarespace. Squarespace will also provide billing and support services to Google Workspace customers that signed up for the service through Google Domains, and customers will continue to have the option to make changes to their domains account at any time. I am a fan of Squarespace, personally. I'm a Squarespace reseller, I'm a Squarespace expert, and I have built our website as well as several other websites, a whole bunch of client websites on Squarespace over the years. I think this is a fantastic move for Squarespace. I think it's a dumb move for Google, and hey, unfortunately, Google cited, and I quote, efforts to sharpen our focus in selling the Google Domains Registrar business. This launched in 2014, and it was a big proponent of HTTPS and top-level domains, and the service only just exited beta in 2022, so I really personally had a lot of high hopes for this one, and nothing. So they're getting rid of it, and more power to Squarespace. I'm glad that I'm invested in them and that I am an expert with them, because that's going to be the best way, I think, going forward to get domains. Now, I am also looking at Cloudflare domains. I've heard some people have already early success migrating their domains over from Google Domains to Cloudflare domains right after they heard this announcement. I personally have been waiting for Google to make a mass transition capability for domains much easier, because I have about 300 domains on GoDaddy, and GoDaddy, as far as the domains experience, in my opinion, has gone down tremendously in terms of UI and support over the last couple of years, ever since the company was sold. They have been making efforts to improve in that area through the beta of their new interface, and it is getting there. It is pretty good, but it's not as simple and straightforward as Google was, and I doubt it's as simple and straightforward as Squarespace is making there. So Squarespace, if you want to talk about it, let me know. Happy to have you on the show, get more information, and talk about the new offering as it comes out.